And welcome back to Niners Quick Takes. I don't know how to start this episode other than to say that I was beyond ecstatic Monday night. That was a show. From start to finish, the 49ers dominated the Browns. The Browns look completely overmatched. The Niners, to me, are in possession of two things that you need as a championship team, and that's defense and a running game, and they have both. I will say, though, that with the injury to Kyle Juszczyk, I think it's going to be a quite a blow to them. And I was not big on the signing of Kyle Juszczyk in the beginning. I thought that overpaying for a fullback was foolish and that they didn't need him and that they could have spent those dollars elsewhere. But this year, with all the complemented pieces around him, I'm starting to see why the Niners paid so much money for him. And that's pretty much what this quick take is about, is the loss of Kyle Juszczyk and how it's going to impact the 49ers. I myself am personally really, really bummed because I think that affects the running game hugely. One of my big worries, as good as we're playing, is our lack of an elite passing game. The Niners just don't have a passing game or receivers that really scare anybody. And when you go up against good teams scheme to take away the things that you do the best, and the Niners would be forced to pass a lot. I'm not saying that they can't run the ball, but it's going to be very difficult for them to run the ball. And the loss of Kyle Juszczyk is going to be huge. It's definitely something that they're going to have to scheme other guys, whether it's Ross Dwelly or putting Kittle in at fullback sometimes and having him in as a blocker, which is, again, going to affect the passing game. That's my biggest worry. I am a pessimist when it comes to the Niners. I want to be the most realistic fan and not overblow or overhype anything. So I always look at the negative aspects, which a lot of people will get on me for because they think that that's not a true fan. But I've seen a lot over the course of my life. So I always try to look at things in a more realistic sense. And I think the loss of Kyle Juszczyk is going to be huge. And it's going to be something to watch over these next 4 to 6 weeks that he's going to miss to see how much our offense is affected and if the receivers in the passing game can step up. So that is something that will definitely make me nervous watching all the games going forward, because I myself, when I watch games, I'm always thinking about the next opponent and how the Niners are going to match up against, elite competition. Seattle, the Rams, the Chiefs, the Patriots, teams, the Saints, the Eagles, the Cowboys, even though they've lost a couple, the Packers, all those teams are all teams that the 49ers, if they go against them, will have to bring more than just a running game. So it'll be interesting going forward. And if anybody listens through this video all the way through and you have any differing opinions, be so kind as to leave a comment. Hit like, subscribe, any of that. I'm cool with it. If not, that's okay too. If you want to critique me and how I sound, that's awesome. And that's going to do it for this week. I have nothing more to say other than go Niners. Let's go get another one. Let's go to 5-0. Let's beat the Rams. They look beatable. They're definitely not the team from last year. So, I think we have a shot, but we're going to have to play a good game, and we're going to have to be able to throw the ball, because I think they're going to try to shut us down through the running game. So we'll see. Thanks, everybody, and I will see you next week with another episode of Niners Quick Takes. See ya!